Hey there, Brian Hutchison, Global Career Guy. We're at episode 60. It feels like a big benchmark. I am here with
Tahisha Pack. I am a clinical mental health counselor student
here at
NJCU.
NJCU. So one of the things I always tell people I do the interviews with is we know it's a good take if we laugh. And so I just made a fish face at her to get the laughter out of the way. Did that work for you?
Yes, it did.
Excellent, cool. And I think this is my second semester in a row of having you in class.
Yes.
How lucky am I?
No, I think I'm the lucky one.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a question for me. What's your question today?
When do you know it's time to switch careers or jobs?
Oh, wow. So this class is going to be like, get the best career class of the century award, I think, based on these videos. So in my practice, I've been practicing career counseling and coaching for 16 years, I think. And I would say that other than working with high school or college students, that's probably the number one question I get with adults, okay? And so, may I ask you a follow-up question to that before I answer?
You sure can.
Have you ever felt that? Like, is now the right time for me to switch jobs?
Often.
Often, okay. And so, what are the things that are happening that most often make you ask yourself that question? What's going on in your jobs?
I mean, usually is the supervisor or, politics within the company.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like they pass down these rules and regulations, but they don't adhere to them themselves, or they don't fully have a clear idea of what we deal with from day to day. And it's like, okay, you tell us one thing, and then sometimes when we, depending on the field of work that you're in, sometimes the customer's not always right. And you'll say, okay, I got your back 120%, but then as soon as the customer is there face to face, then it's like, no, the customer is definitely right. And so it makes me feel like, so you're sending me mixed signals. So then it's like, okay, maybe this, before I go off and go postal, I think I need to go to another position.
Another place. Yeah.
Yes.
So you feel almost like driven away, it sounds like.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah. Can I like ask, can I make a hunch about you and explain it and see if it's true? And so you sound to me like someone for whom dignity is very important to you. And that's that you're treated with respect.
Especially if I get it.
Yeah.
I understand procedure and protocol, and I understand, positions. So I understand that people are over me and I have to follow what they say. But I like for you to be a woman or a man of your word. So if you tell me one thing, don't tell me one thing behind closed doors, and then now we're out in public, and then you switched up on me. Because then it's like, oh, because I'm going to call you one.
It makes you look bad. Right, it makes you look bad. And then you also don't feel like you're getting any information that says I'm doing a good job.
No.
Right? And you're actually, they're sort of sabotaging your ability to do a good job.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so one of the things in career counseling, career coaching, vocational psychology that we do is we try to back up with clients to understand what the inputs are that are most important to them. And so the reality is out there, a lot of people take jobs for a lot of reasons, right? So many of us, I need a job. I need to pay my bills and I'm taking a job for survival, right? Others, it's, oh, this job is available to me and it takes a lot of effort to go get a different job. And so why not take this one, right? And many other things that could be seen as like low-hanging fruit. Does that make sense? Right?
Exactly.
And so what we find is that if we don't tap into the core parts of what's important for you as a worker, you're probably going to end up dissatisfied over time.
And that's exactly what I be feeling like.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm back in school.
In a counseling program.
And hopefully, I believe that with making this choice to be a counselor, I won't have them situations.
Yep. That was the 30 seconds to go mark.
Oh, okay.
Now, so two pieces here. So you made a choice to pick a career path that you think will be more meaningful for you. But the caution, if I were working with you as a client, is some of those things that drove you away from jobs, not feeling dignified, might still exist in counseling, right? And so what are the things that we can learn about ourselves that we can look for when we search for a job that would be cues that management is going to keep their word, right? That customer service is a team effort and not an effort where they throw someone under the bus. That can happen in counseling just as easily as it can happen in business. And so you're looking for the right field, but you're also looking for the environment that fits your core sort of needs and values. And the word I came up with, if it rings true for you, is like you want to be treated with dignity while you do good work.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool. Can I get a high five, fist bump on that? High five, fist bump. Brian Hutchison, episode 60, Global Career Guy in the books. Stay tuned. I'll try to get some post out tomorrow since I've not been posting much this week. Keep the conversation going. All right. How was that?